Hello, hello everyone. Welcome once again with your boy Core Investor. So, there's a lot to talk about. Is there? I don't know. Look, first of all, of course, there's a lot of people, maybe you, wondering why I have been absent lately. But the problem is, it's not a problem, but there is not much going on in the market. The market has been bad, relatively bad since February, since the all-time highs, and now it's just like 4% up, 4% down, 4% up, 4% down, and it goes that way like now for months. Of course, it has been fine lately, but what I have been doing is not something that I would have needed to share until today. That's why I made this video. So, of course, people who know me, they know that I don't take too much risks. So in this market, I'm not gonna go with the momentum stocks that I did like I did before with Canoe or EV to get like some money, just trading the stock in a short period of time, because I feel like that market now is not that good. And of course, there is nothing. The market doesn't react now to the heavily shorted stocks, not like before. Before, when we were talking about when the news goes out about a shorted stock, it goes up like 30-40% the same day. But now it's not the same thing. There's a lot of stock that are heavily shorted, but they don't react at all. Why? Because people are now getting kind of passive in their thing. They are trying to invest safe, because everyone thinking now that maybe we are headed towards a market crash. Of course, I don't know what's gonna happen, and no one knows. So you can't be like a market crash is happening and you don't invest. It's better to be invested on than not invested. But you could take some measures. Sorry, you could take some measures to make it maybe less stressful if an event like that happens, like building your money or building your cash position on hand. And when I say on hand, it doesn't mean I have cash on my pockets now, but it means that there is cash available in that platform that you are using in case something happens, so you could maybe buy cheaper stocks. So before getting into what I did last time, I'm gonna talk about I have been in the stock market since late May or June last year. So it has been 1 year and 4 months. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you what I learned from that. The mistakes I feel like I made. Maybe I did share it on other videos, but I don't remember. To be honest, I'm gonna tell you. Never momentum stocks, never trust them 100%. Why I say momentum stocks are the stocks that are not fundamentally strong, but there is a lot of news going on around a company. Let's say, for example, BioNano or BNGO Genomics. At one time, it was a lot of talk about BioNano. It's gonna disrupt the optimal, what is it called, the mapping, the optic mapping or optical mapping. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. And those momentum stocks, because it's of course it's not profitable. The revenue is really bad. It's like, I don't know, a couple of $1 million. But people were thinking like, okay, this is the next 10, 20, 30, 100x stocks to do. Were FOMO buying into the stock, which drove the price from, I don't know, $3 at that time to almost $16. My fault is not selling at the all-time highs, or at least $15, because I made 100+% on that position if I had sold. And the thing is, you don't need to sell everything. If for example me, if I had sold, like for example, I had $15,000 invested, and at one time it went to $30,000, If I just sold the half of it and made $15,000, I would have just played with house money, right? I would have taken the amount that I invested out of this, that stock, maybe put it in a stock that is way safer, like fundamentally strong, and let the other $15,000 strong. This doesn't mean that I don't believe in the company long term, but sometimes we need to be serious about our projections and our what the company could achieve and at what time they can achieve it. The company is still young. It's 1.6 billion company. Now it's trading at about $5, and it has been for many months now, and I'm down like 30%, which is dragging my whole portfolio down with it, because I'm down 30% now. Yeah, so this is one of the mistakes I made. Any momentum stock, if you have a stock that is not momentumly driven, that is a good fundamentally strong stock, then if it goes up and you don't want to sell, it's your choice. Like for example, if I bought Apple, let's say $100 per share, just as an example, and you want to $200, I'm probably not gonna sell, because that's where I'm parking my money. I know they're gonna give me returns. I know they are profitable, so I don't need to sell. I'm gonna just keep it, because I know the company, even if it goes down, it wouldn't go down as heavily. Momentum stocks, they go up higher really fast, and they fall harder and faster. So this is one of the mistakes I made in this 1 year, 4 months, because when I look at my portfolio now, of course thank God, I made like profits here and there, but when I look at bio-nanogenomics, I feel like I made a mistakes. But it's good, people learn from their mistakes. So this is what has to do with bio-nano. What I did now, people who know me, they know that I invested in Tattooed Chef, that I'm investing now currently in Tattooed Chef, in Tesla, Corsair, Palantir, where is it? AMC, and bio-nanogenomics. Yeah. So now, of course, I have on my platform that I kind of where I monitor the prices. I have a stock. I have a watch list where there is stocks that I like, but I didn't find a good opportunity to buy. I'm still like looking up the company, so I'm still like a little bit skeptical about it. But I found a stock, and this stock, I know it from before. There's a lot of people who talks about it, but because I had Tesla, I was thinking it's fine just to get Tesla, because Tesla has they can go on many fronts, which is energy, cars, AI, and stuff like that. This company that I'm gonna talk about is Enphase. Enphase Energy. These are focused mainly on energy, on solar panels or solar roof that makes solar energy. And why did I choose it? Is because now we are in the middle of the, how do you say, the votes, like the political, vote parties, or whatever. How do you call it? Like voting. Today, for example, it's a voting day where you're gonna vote on a party or on a political party, so that they get the seats in the parliament here in Norway. And when I looked at all the parties involved, I felt like they all talk about the same thing. They want to reduce gas or fossil fuel. They want to increase electric cars. They want to invest a lot on energy, renewable energy, like the wind energy, and in some cases solar energy. So everyone is trying to go into that thing. So when I looked at Enphase, the company is trading has a market cap of 21 billion, which is small for this industry. It has a PE ratio of 125 or 127 or something like that, and it has a forward PE ratio of 57. In a growing company, growth is in a growing industry, and I feel like they're gonna do really well afterwards. There is even people who argues that Enphase is better than Tesla when it comes to solar, when it comes to the whole solar thing, solar energy platform. So I bought it. How did I buy it? Like, I didn't just put my money that I had on the sideline there, no. I looked at my portfolio and I looked at like which position I feel like is kind of, riskiest and the less innovative. I feel like bionanogenomics, even though I talked trash about it now, but I feel like it's an innovative space. They have thing that is unique and they are the only one who is doing that. So it's fine. I looked at Palantir. They are driven AI, data-driven company, something innovative, something unique. It's fine. Tesla, same thing. Corsair in the game industry, same thing. I just went to Tattooed Chef and I looked at Tattooed Chef. I was like, okay, it's frozen food. I know it's frozen food, but like, is it innovative? It is to some degree, but not as innovative as other like industries, right? Because food, it's food. I mean, like, there is limitations to that. So I looked at my portfolio. Was like, okay, I bought Tattooed Chef when it went down to $16, and they lowered my cost price like significantly. So I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna sell almost a little bit over half of it and put that money into Enphase, because Enphase went down from all-time highs, from 200 something, now it's $160, 158 or something. So I bought at $160. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna sell Tattooed Chef, decrease my position there, because I feel like I'm having Palantir, Corsair, Tattooed Chef, I'm putting them in the same position when it comes to money invested. So I was thinking, now I'm gonna trim the position a little bit. I did go in when it was cheaper. Now I made 11-12%. So I'm gonna sell a little bit. So I had 600 shares of Tattooed Chef. I sold 330 shares, which amounts to $6,000 something. And of course I made 11-12% on that. I don't remember the exact. I think I made $1,000 or $1,100 on that 330. And I bought Enphase. I bought 40 shares on Enphase at $160 cost price, and I still have 270 shares in Tattooed Chef. This way, I'm kind of balancing my portfolio a little bit better. I still believe in Tattooed Chef. If it goes more down to $15 range, $16, I might buy more. But now at $21, I felt like I need to sell and put a little bit in the energy driven company, especially with everything that is going on now, with everyone trying to promote the energy. Here in Norway, it's all the talk that's going on is about energy, solar, renewable energy, electric cars and stuff like that. And even in the United States, you see it going on now, and more and more. So I feel like there is more upside when it comes to energy than there is more upside when it comes to frozen food. There is no limitations when it comes to energy. We have the sun, we can farm it as much as we want. When it comes to food, yeah, you just eat it. You eat it a little bit, maybe you get like disgusted after some time and you want to change, something like that. So this is what I did. Bought Enphase, trimmed my position in Tattooed Chef. This is why I made this video, just to share with you guys. Now it's, I think, what is the time now here? It's almost 10:30 here in Norway. The market is gonna open in around 3:30 here. So I'm gonna try to put the video as soon as possible, so that when the market opens, you will have the opportunity maybe to do the same or to do something similar. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. They always do due diligence. I'm trying to do my thing. Of course, Enphase is profitable. That's another thing that is good. hence their PE ratio. When you look at the Twitch app, they have a PE ratio of like forward PE ratio, I think, of 10,000 something. And when you compare it to a growing company like Enphase, they have only 127 with a forward PE of 157. Well, not 157, of 57. So this is all for today. I hope you all enjoyed this short video. I hope you don't make mistakes as I did, and if you do, try to learn from them. It makes you a better investor. Of course, my goal this year is always to get to, I had a goal to get to $200,000 this year by December, and now with the market and how it's going on, I don't think it's achievable. Maybe if something really unique happens, but if I can get it to 150,000, I would be more than happy with my results. I've been, as I said, I've been investing since last year, so a year and 4 months. So I'm pretty new to the market, but I'm learning and kind of improving little by little. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying your life. Invest safe and see you next time. Bye bye.